On video?
Yeah.
You allow me on video?
Hello.
Hi, Bill. How are
Lauren?
you? So I made you the host. Once we hit the 1 o'clock mark, I'll introduce you and then we can get started.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll probably have a couple of stragglers coming in after one.
Sure, yeah.
We want to wait, we can wait a few minutes if you want.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Very good, thanks.
Good.
So we had about, I think 16 or 17 people yesterday.
Okay, good. Yeah, and I hopefully we'll have about the same. And just make sure that you're keeping an eye on the participants because they need to be let in. Unless you want to make me the host, and I'll do that for you.
Yeah, why don't I do that? So what do I do? They put it back to you.
Just find me in the participant list, and then just click more, and it'll give you the option.
Make host. Okay, I think I did this right.
Perfect. Thank you. Oh, no, that's Lauren. You want to make KW Richfield the host.
Sorry. Oops. So I go to Richfield. Whoop. Now what did I do? I see participants, see me. When I put it on KW Ridgefield, I don't get the more sign. I see me. Maybe I got to put it back to me.
Oh, sorry. Lauren has to do it. Lauren, I'm sorry. Could you open up the participants and just make KW Ridgefield the host?
Yep.
Thank you.
I was trying to make you do the training today, Lauren.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry, how do I do it?
So if you open up participants, you'll
Yeah.
have a list of the participants. You hover over KW Ridgefield, click more, and it'll say make host. Perfect. Thank you.
Yep.
So we're going to give everybody just another minute to hop on the call, and then we're going to get started. Okay, just one more minute for the stragglers out there. All right. Okay, so we can go ahead and get started. For anyone that doesn't know me, my name is Jen Bernacki. I'm one half of Leverage Out. Today we're just going to be talking a little bit about the new marketing program that the office has partnered with to help us get our marketing pieces out a little bit more efficiently. We have Bill Clark here from Prism. They designed the whole program for us. So he's going to walk us through how to use everything and how to create your account and then how to use the whole system. I'm going to throw into the chat pretty much the step-by-step directions that you can follow along with as Bill goes through it. Please save your questions towards the end. We'll have a little Q&A just so we can go through everything. And yeah, so Bill, take it away.
Okay. Just share my screen.
Are you able to share your screen?
Host disabled.
There we go. You should be able to host. You should be able to share.
Yeah, now I can.
Okay.
All right. So let me just put this up. Was this what you're gonna share on the chat?
Yes, I'm gonna drop that this document in there.
Yeah. Okay. So that everybody can have a copy of that. So first, let me introduce myself. My name is Bill Clark. I'm with Prism Digital Communications. We're located in Mountainside, New Jersey. I'm coming to you live from my beautiful bunker here in my basement in Mahwah, New Jersey, where I've kind of been holed up since this whole thing started. So we have our own software platform that we use, and we support about 80 different websites with this technology. And we have a very big space in the real estate industry. And we have developed the KW Marketing Center site. And we support, as you'll see as I go through some of the things on the site, about 20 or 30 different KW Marketing Centers throughout New Jersey, parts of New York, down into Delaware, Maryland, et cetera. And we have a number of exciting automated programs that are available to you to help you with your, to advertise just listed and just sold postcards. We have tracking capabilities. We give you some other things that you'll see when I show you the just listed program. And then we also have a series of various templates for business cards, brochures, other postcards that you can use, for farming marketing, for market activity cards, things like that. And we're constantly working on additional functionality to the system. And you'll see how in the just listed program, we've integrated the ability to share some of this information on your social media accounts, post to Facebook and Twitter, and then also be able to have that information and see who else is looking at your advertising beside just a just listed card that you might have mailed into a neighbor around your listing or your sale. So what we've done is we had received a spreadsheet from the team at Leverage Out, from Jackie, of all the agents for your offices, and we've set up accounts for everyone. So you should have an account already set up for you. And to get into your account, you would just go to mykwmarketing.com, click on the login button, which I'm going to show you in a second, and go into my account. You're going to put in your email, which is what we receive from your company roster. And we've set everyone up with an initial password of the word password that you would put it in all lowercase, and then you would be into your account. So without going through everything else in here, I'm just going to close this and actually go to the site just to show you. So here we have myself logged into my account. And of course, I used a photo of my demo account of someone that's a little more handsome than me with my bald head into my demo account here. But let me just log out and just actually go through the process that you will do to log back in. So you're going to go to, again, on your browser, mykwmarketing.com. You'll click the login button. You'll put in the email that we got from your roster, and you'll put in your password, which to initially start, we put everybody into the system with the word password. And now you'll be logged into your account. You'll see under the logo, welcome back with your first name. You won't see anything in your saved items initially because you won't have any saved drafts at this point. But this is where you would see anything that you were working on that you can save into your draft so that you can go back and work on it again without having to start all over. And then the home page will give you this little, what would you like to do today? And then you have different categories for postcards, brochures, business cards. And then these are our automated programs, which I'm going to go through today. And then we also have what we call an Easy Farm program, which enables you to set up scheduled mailings, and it's centered around different holiday times of the year themes. I'll just click on it quickly, and you would come into the program, review some of your designs, view the program cards, and then this way, if you wanted to send out something into a scheduled program, you could then pick let's say a New Year's theme, a spring theme, something around the holidays, etc., and then literally have the card created and schedule it with our calendar tool, put in your messaging, put in your mailing list, and have it go out. We also have this functionality, which I'll show you with our regular postcard templates. We have the ability to do that as well and schedule outside of the Easy Farm program, the same kind of concept. Anytime you're using your account and you want to get back to the home page, you'll just click on the logo in the upper left, and this will bring you back to the home page. So if you started on something, you're getting a little confused, you can just click back on the logo and you're back to the home page. So one of the first things that you're going to want to do is when you initially go into your account is come up to the word programs, and next to here is this little circle. For the majority of you, you're going to see your initial in here. Well, so what you're going to need to do is click on your menu, and in the drop down, these are all different things you have access to. One of the first things you're going to want to do is go to your account settings, and you're going to want to put your headshot onto your account, and you can then go ahead and just upload it. I'm clicking the edit button here because I already have my headshot in, but let me just close that out. Upload your photo from wherever you have it on your computer. I recommend that if you have a high-res image of your headshot, make sure you're using that. And then this will now be in your profile. The other thing you're going to want to check is the information we have on you from what we received from Jackie. So you want to look through your profile information. If there's anything that's incorrect, you can change it and then click the save button at the bottom of your profile screen. And you can see here, you have the ability to change your password. Now, when it comes to your email, the email that we got from Jackie, you want to have on your email on your account, make sure this is the email that you use to post your listings when you're posting your listings on Smart or OneKey, because we are currently running our automated program off of anything that you're putting on Smart MLS and then also on OneKey MLS. And so that drives the automated programs, which I'm going to show you a sample of in a minute. You can set up your payment method here in your account, and you can store your credit card information. We don't have access to it. It's a secure system, or you can elect to, when you check out, like any other e-commerce, put your credit card information in anytime you're ordering anything. So you don't have to save this in order for it to work. But if you want to use some of our scheduled mail capabilities with the calendar tool, you would have to have a credit card on account for that to operate for you. So let's just go back up to the home page, and I'm going to show you a little bit about the automated program. First thing what I'll do is I'm just going to go into my admin tool here and go to the just listed program. So every day we are sweeping each evening for the Smart MLS. And you can see here, these are all the different market centers that are using the system right now. So I'm going to come into Prestige Property. So we're sweeping the system, looking for listings that you've posted onto Smart. So these are what we refer to as offers that went out today to some of these agents that you see here. Maybe some of you are on the call right now, but these are folks up, at KW in your area that are getting these offers for just listed postcards. And then Monday, we're going to be starting to send out the just sold postcard offers, which I'll show you a quick sample of that in a second. So for instance, Adam Roy listed 60 Downs Road. He got his initial email offer emailed out to him today. The program is set up. I'm just going to click on this. So Adam gets an email inviting him to take advantage of this offer. When he clicks on order his cards, he will now be looking at this screen, and we are now in Adam's in his account. And as you can see, he doesn't have his headshot yet. So as I was saying to you before, when Adam gets to signing into the system and looking at his account, he wants to put his headshot here. So we've automatically created this card with the no agent headshot option back.
Hey, Bill. Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a quick question. So maybe you already said this and I apologize, but when the emails go out to the agents when they have a new listing,
yeah,
what does the subject of the email look like, or what should they expect to see coming from this?
Sure. So let's show you. Let me just pull that up. So when the listing goes out, or when a listing, we match up that listing like what I'm showing you for Adam, he'll get an email and it will look like this that you see right here. Updated integrated marketing program. Adam, congratulations on your listing at XYZ address. Your just listed program includes, talks about what you get. There's a sample of the video tour that we include with it. And then what Adam can do here is just click on order your just listed cards. So this is the email that goes out.
Okay. I guess also my question is like, do you know, Bill, maybe you don't have it in front of you, what the subject of the email would look like so these guys could be alerted to it?
It says from support at KW Marketing Center, and then to the agent's name.
Okay, great. Okay, cool.
Okay. Now, the other thing I like to say is if you've had a listing and you've posted it already on Smart, you can, at about 24 hours, it takes about 24 hours for the emails to go out. But let's say Adam listed this property at 60 Downs. The next day he's looking for his email. He doesn't see it, or he missed it or went into his spam. He can log into his account and go right on his homepage to the just listed icon. And when you click on it, you will see in your pending offers section here, any pending offers you have that we call offers, which would tie into the email that you got. So generally what I tell agents is it's generally the next day, depending on when you're putting it into Smart or OneKey. And then it would automatically be in the account and your email would go out. So you could access your card this way as well. And then you're back to clicking on order cards. And now you are back to the screen that I just brought you to, that you would be linked to from your email as well. So there's multiple ways that you could go to your automated just listed cards to have them ordered. What we do then is we are creating a list with your offer of 100 cards in total, 99 addresses around your property, plus a confirmation card that will go to the agent. It's being mailed out at standard class mail. You can change that to first class mail. The cost of these 100 cards is $83, 83 cents a piece, standard mail. If you elect to send it first class, it adds another 11 cents for the first class postage. So it brings it to $94. So what do you get now with this mailing? So first thing we do is we are creating a URL to invite the recipient of the card to visit this kwjl.io URL and put in this code that's on the front of their card to get more information about this listing. This 6-digit code is unique to every address that's on your mailing list. So if that recipient of the card goes to that URL and puts in that code, we've created a property website for this listing for you, the agent. It's pulling in all the photos from Smart or OneKey, depending on where you listed it. It'll have your headshot here on here if you have it in your account. In this case, Adam doesn't have his yet. And now the recipient is now looking at this information about the website, information about the property, etc. It invites them to fill out a contact me for an appointment section. If they do not fill this out, you are going to still be notified that the property owner from this address viewed your website. So you'll know that they got here, even if they don't fill out this information and hit submit. If they do, obviously this is going to go to your email and you'll get that directly. But if they do not, you are still going to get a notification that somebody viewed your website, and you'll get an email. And then also each week we send out a weekly summary that looks like this. Subject your weekly just listed summary for the week ending. And if any addresses were hitting your website from that listing, you're going to see it right on this email. And then I'll show you what you are able to then use with this to get more information about that visitor to the website that we just had up. If anybody wants to break in with questions as I'm doing this, that's fine. You know, go ahead and ask.
There are a couple of questions in the chat. Someone wanted to know what type of personal branding they could add to the postcard.
So the program card is what we worked out with management for the particular card itself. If any agent wants to take the design and tweak it and add their own personal branding, or wants to work with us subject to approval from compliance and so forth to have your own personal card, we can work with you to do that. There would be a fee involved to program that. So then the offer that goes out to the agent wouldn't be the program card. It would be their own personal card or something that was tweaked to the program card. And I'll show you an example of that with an agent I have in Morristown that took the program card and we just tweaked it very minorly just to add some branding to it. The other thing that you are able to do when you get your card is you are able to edit it per the parameters that allow editability, if you will. So, and you can also look at different options that you can change the design to. So if I click on edit card and I now go to edit my card, I'm on the front. You can see here on the left side of the screen, these are the things that I can edit. So if, for instance, and especially in today's market, listings are staying on for sometimes a day or so. And instead of sending out a just listed, I want to send out an under contract header. I can just change that. And you'll see in real time on the screen as I'm changing it, I'm seeing my change. And then I can come down again and save my changes before I place my order. The other things I can change on this design is the little message here about the marketing information. I could change, if I wanted to, change, road to RD, things like that. And then I would then save my changes. So I'm going to close this because I'm not going to save the changes here. And then I could also go to this section. When I pull up order my cards, we also have created a luxury version. So you would access that by here, clicking on select a different postcard. This is where you'd have access to the luxury design, which is right here. Now this luxury design is only eligible to be used for listings or sales that are 1.1 million or greater. So as you're using this, and the program card comes out on a listing or sale you have that's 1.2 million or something, and you want to use the luxury version, you can switch to it by just clicking select this card style, and then it automatically will now change your order to that design. And this design this design for luxury is designed for you to have your headshot on it. So you want to make sure you have your headshot loaded in your account. Otherwise, you're going to see this on the back of your card. So you want to make sure you put your headshot in when you're using the luxury version. So that's how you can change to that.
The other questions we had are, can you do a radius mailing? And then can you set up multiple mailing lists?
The answer to that is yes. So let's go. Let me go back to my admin account for a second. So what we're doing is when we are, I'll go back to, you know what, I'll go into Adams right now and on this particular listing, and I'm going to change him back to the program card. So we are automatically selecting on our database the 99 addresses around the property. You can view the addresses by just clicking on the view address button, see what we've selected. You can edit your list with our list tool. So the question about, can I do a radius select? That's how we are selecting these 99 addresses. The logic is we are going 1/8 of a mile radius around your listing address and choosing these addresses that we are looking at in the view address thing. If you want to add to this list, there's a summary of your list total that you can literally just click on the box and change it from 99. If I wanted to make this a larger mailing, I could just come in here and make it 150 if I wanted to, and then update address count, and automatically it's going to increase my radius selection randomly to include those additional addresses. If I after I looked at what was picked and I want to change that list or edit it or add to it, I can then come in here and use either the radius select tool, my freeform select tool, or my city street select tool. So the radius really works by putting in your property address. It's set at 1/2 a mile. I can zoom it in and zoom it out. I can drag it and pull it over, and I can just hit find addresses, and it's going to automatically give me my result based upon that. And then I can save the list. So if I did that just now on this particular order, and I called this test and created that list, it is now going to take that list, as you'll see, and now it's added it to my order. And if this was now the list I wanted to use, and I just removed it by hit the remove button, I would just then remove the list that was automatically created and replace it with the list that I created. And I can do that and create multiple lists and put it into my order. Does that answer the question?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
And then another person had a question, I believe from the personal website for the property.
Mhm.
The social media links on the left of the property site, can they customize them?
So the social media links are what is allowing you to, it's allowing you to post the URL to your social media account. So when I go to my website section and I'm previewing this website, this URL, and I click on my persistent tabs for Facebook or Twitter, and I open up my Facebook account, I'm putting in this URL and this information to push people to here. And then I could put a note in my post, about that. Then once you do that, our system is going to track views to your Facebook or Twitter account. So you'll be able to see from your postings how many people are viewing your social media that you are boosting, not, the cards with, by posting it to your social media accounts.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me go to an agent that just did an order the other day to show you. Once you order your cards, you get a customized video tour also with your order. So let me go to Debbie Orr, who just ordered some cards the other day. So here's her order. So with her order, once she orders, takes about an hour, it'll download this video tour into her account that she can now also use to post. And on her website now, there'll be a link right in this section here for now the visitor to the website to look at the video tour. And this is what it looks like and sounds like. The user, the agent can take this video tour, and I just clicked out of the site for a second here. Let me get back into that. You can customize your tour. So you can come to your customize button and you can customize information on your tour. You can change your music. You can listen to the samples of it or have no background music. You can change the order of the slideshow. You can delete slides. If you are so skilled to create other images, you could add information to your tour as well as a slide. So this is all part of your $83 that you're spending for the 100 cards, you know, on the just listed program. And then the other thing you have in your menu is a campaign summary that we've added here. So you can go right to your campaign for the order and go to your details button. So now once it starts hitting the marketplace and you're using your social media, you're going to start seeing results here. And then in the mailing section, you can actually see as you can come into here and see how your cards are being processed through the US Postal System and where it's at and when they're actually delivered. So from the time you order your just listed card standard mail, it takes about 6 to 9 business days to hit. This order was placed on April 20th. So this, you can see here, these are all the times that postcard got pushed through the US Postal Service's scanning operation. And generally there's 3 to 4 scans. And then the last one that you see here in green is something new that the US Postal Service just added. So as the carrier is out on their route, they're actually, as they go into different sections of their route, they're scanning their mail, their tray of mail, and then this information now is being tracked by us through the barcode on the piece, and then you are able to see this in your campaign summary of your project. So now you can actually see when your mailing is now starting to hit households, which is a nice tool, especially if you are using anything in your command to take that same list. If you have anything with emails on some of these properties or on some of your markets, you could be doing follow-up email campaigns that tie in with when your mail is being delivered. So this is a pretty nice tool that we've added to help you manage your marketing. Let me just pull up real quick. The Just Sold are going to start going out on Monday. Like I said, the Just Sold card is very similar in design. The difference is the call to action now is, since it's now a sale, we are putting in here a invite to call or text you, the agent, at your cell phone number. So there currently is there's no website involved or anything like that, but you're being able to now to advertise your sale and invite the recipient to call or contact you or text you at your cell phone number. So those will be starting to go out on Monday. Now, the other features of the system that we have is we have an array of postcard designs in the postcard section here. So, and as I'm scrolling through here, and this ties into the question before about, branding, and let me go back and show you what we did on that just listed card. But we can also do things with agents where if you want to create marketing materials for yourself, you can see here as an admin, I'm seeing everything, but you can see we have names of individuals here. So we've worked with these agents and they've created some of their own custom designs that they want to use for themselves. And then we program that and we put it in the store. So here's a woman down in Basking Ridge, New Jersey that we worked with to create this postcard design. And she periodically markets to a townhome community called Cedarbrook, and she puts in her active listing information, her sales, her solds, et cetera, and with up-to-date information as to what's going on. And she's marketing into that community, obviously for listings. So we worked with her to create this customized card that she uses that any other agent from Keller that's coming in will not see the Claudia Marone section because it's unique to her. So we can work with you to do things like that. Let me just go back to the just listed program and show you to answer that question about the branding on the automated program. So this agent, Kelly Holmquist, who's down in Morristown, she just took our custom card the customized card for the program card, and she's pretty active. She's got 7 campaigns and she's done over 20 or 30 already that she uses. But her card that she uses, we've just taken her logo that she has for the Home Quiz group and integrated it into the program card. Apologize, it's taking a little bit to open up. So you can see here, all she did and asked us to do was take her Home Quiz group logo. Let me just get a little bigger shot of that. And we just, as you can see here, we just added it to the lower right, took out the Metropolitan logo. We still have it on the back of the card, so we're compliant, but this was just a very simple tweak. This cost her $50 one time to do it, and now this is what she gets for all of her just listed cards. I'll show you another one for another agent that wanted a little bit different look. So we did this for her. So this is her just listed and just sold card that she uses. And hers is a little bit different looking, because she wanted to have a completely different design. So we customized this for her, and this is what she gets for all of her offers that go out. So again, to answer your question, we can do things like this. It's just a function of having a conversation, working out with you what you want to do, sending you approved, making sure that it's approved for compliance purposes by your internal folks, and then we can program it into the program for you. Okay. We got a series of brochures that you can use, 4-page foldovers. We got a 6x6 trifold. We got an 8.5/11 front and back. Again, we can work with you to create additional designs. The way our brochures work is you put your order in before 2 p.m. We're printing and shipping it same day, sending it out FedEx Ground to your office or to your home, and you'll get it the next day. And it's just simply coming in to create the template. So you would just click on the product, look at the design. If there's other multiple options for it, it'll show on the pages, and then literally you're just following the steps to load in your front photo, put in the property address, etc., and then you're seeing it in real time as you build the product. You get to your approval step, you approve it, go to the checkout, order how many you want, place your order, and then it goes into our production to print and ship to you. And I know I'm kind of going through this a little quickly, but I just want to introduce the system to you today and then open it up for questions for anyone.
Yes, if anyone has any questions, feel free to unmute yourself.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yep.
If you want to have some custom work done, how do we contact you or whoever we need to speak to at your company?
Sure. So at the bottom of the homepage, and again, I put my contact information in the chat. You have a support email here and a customer service phone number here. We're going to be adding this tile to the site for you folks. So we're going to have a schedule a consultation tile here that you can click on for your office. That will link you right to one of our folks that can help you directly. So that'll be added shortly. But in terms of your question, just contact me initially if you want to do any custom work, and then I can have a chat with you, go over what you want to do, and then set up a call with you with one of our designers, et cetera. So depending upon what it is, we can set that conversation up. Last thing I'll show you real quick is in our data tool. So again, in your menu in the mailing list section, we also have available to you. So as you go into your mailing list, I'll just go back real quick again. So when you come into my mailing list, the first screen you're going to see is any lists that are on your account, because it'll save them automatically. I want to create a new list, I'll just click the create a new list button. And again, you have the ability to create it by a radius around an address, freeform selection around an address. Literally, you can come in and create it by the individual streets within a location. You can upload your own personal list. So if you have an Excel file, you can upload your own personal spreadsheet for farming and prospecting. And we also have our targeted list tool, which gives you the ability to look at targeted data based upon demographics. So I'm just putting in here the zip code for Newtown, Connecticut, 06470. I'm going to add the zip code. Oh, I forgot the O, the 06470. Okay, 0. And what this is connecting you to now is a link in real time to a company's database. It's USA Data. We have a contract with them, and it links you into the system in real time. So you can come in and do searches and create lists based upon demographics. So for instance, if I wanted to come in and go into Newtown and look at all the homeowners that have been in their property for at least 5 years and up, add that in, and I only want to find people that have home market values of 450,000 and up, and I add all this criteria to my demographics, and then I just click get my count. And now in real time, we're coming up against USA's database, giving you that result of 1,953 homeowners in Newtown. And you can rent this list for unlimited use for $104 for a year. So this data tool is available to you as well. Additional questions?
Someone is asking, how's the quality of the postcards? What kind of card stock are they going to be sent on?
So each day, all your postcard orders, we are aggregating all the orders from our systems. So we're running about 15 to 20,000 cards a day. They're printed on 130-pound coated two-side cover stock, and then we put a UV finish on them. So it's a 13-point weight cover stock, which is, industry, competitive with our, other folks that that do this type of thing. So if any of you have any experience with companies like Merrill or Express Stocks or Quantum Digital or Express Copy out of the state of Washington, our product is similar to any of those types of products that have been used. Our brochures, we give you options for the stocks from a 100-pound cover to 130-pound cover on the C2S side. We also have a 130-pound silk cover option. Our business cards are printed on 16-point gloss cover or 16-point matte cover.
Okay. Anyone else have any other questions? Again, feel free to just unmute yourself. Going once, going twice. Okay, so I've added Bill's email into the chat. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to him or to any of your staff. I've also uploaded the that step-by-step guide on how to get into your account, the same thing that Bill just went over today. And we do have another session of training for this. Pretty much the same thing tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So, if you have any questions, if anything pops up this evening, feel free to, sit in with us and go through it one more time.
Yeah, and I'll just add to that, Jen, that after we do these initial 3 sessions, I'm going to circle back with Jackie and the team, and we're going to go over, reactions, comments from from folks that sat in and talk about scheduling some additional sessions where we could just focus on how to use the list tool and data most effectively, or how to maximize your usage of the just listed program in a little more depth to make sure you're utilizing all the features of the social media aspects of it and things like that. And then again, I'm available. You have my contact information, so you can call. If you have any questions, talk about your business, where you're at, share. I could share some ideas that I might have for you to help you, drive more opportunities in the way of transactions, because that's what the whole goal is here with this system, is to help you do that. So again, thanks for all your time today.
Thank you, Bill. And thank you, everyone. Yeah, so again, tomorrow, same thing, 1 o'clock. And then please just start going into those accounts and making sure you can log in. I know someone said that they may not have been able to log in. Just a reminder, it's the email that you use in the MLS. Whatever's listed in the MLS is the email that was used to create your account. And the password is the word password, all lowercase.
Yep. And if you're a newer agent and you weren't on the spreadsheet, then when you get to the website, there's a register button. So as you go to log in, you will see, there's a register button. You can just click on the register button and you can register for your account. Or you can call and we can just look it up and make sure that you might have an account, and for whatever reason you're having a problem getting in, just give us a call. We can look you up your name and make sure that we don't already have you. And if we do, we can just give you that information again to help you register. But if you've come on board, let's say in the last month and a half, you might not have an account yet. And then you can just click on the register button and follow the prompts, and it'll prompt you to select your company, Keller Williams, and then you'll come in here and select your franchise, which will be up in Connecticut. You'll find your franchise here. You're just going to select it and then continue your registration process. Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Bill.
Take care, everyone.